We are here to call people's teams shit. We are doing the Scarlet Division. Whoop whoop. And I've heard that our special guests will now introduce themselves.
Yo, what's good? I'm Tesco, and I'm here to provide the sort of common view on how good I think these teams are, and then beyond and more Pig can explain why the fuck I'm wrong. It's gonna be great.
And we get to see his live reaction to seeing where his team's ranked.
True.
That's my favourite part.
We're not going to mention that.
Oh god, I can't wait to see mine's ranked. Hey up, I'm Bionis. I am here as, I guess, I'm just here. No real reason.
Nice. Beautiful. Well, we got this beautiful Aaron team to start off with. I'm really surprised that first pick managed to go down the drain so much. I thought he was pulling a Sean and just kind of picking his picks randomly so he didn't get skipped too much. But then he didn't change anything in Grace, so I'm not scared.
Yeah. I can't imagine wanting Mega Garchomp Sand, but someone did apparently want Mega Garchomp Sand.
I've used it once and I hated the sand all the time. I never brought Tyranitar to a game.
I think I did the same. I had a Hippo and a Chomp at some point or something.
I mean, to be fair, I did win that league that I brought had the sand with Mega Garchomp. But I just didn't.
You're telling us it looks shit, but it's going to be goated?
No, because I had
Did you have the amazing wall? Did you not have the amazing wall core of Blastoise Weezong behind your Garchomp?
Yeah, wall core is one phrase to use.
Look, he's got Uxie and Blastoise and Weezong. It's gonna go hard.
Facts.
And that's why he's an E.
Facts. He goes hard.
Yeah, it's got a plus next to it and everything.
He's got the guy, the Heliolisk. For like, if anyone brings other weather, bro's in.
Yeah. You come against the rain team, bam, dry skin. They bring the sun team, solar power. Which unironically, we do have another sun team. We actually have a sun team in this the league. If you look at a highs draft, bro has got the Torkoal. For that week, the Ogerpon Flame is probably abusing the sun a bit better than the Heliolisk, but we believe in bro.
He's also got the best one pointer in the league, that Houndstone.
Yeah, honestly, in order to hit his best picks, goes Iron Valiant and then Houndstone. And like after that, it's just a bit of a turnover, you know. Celesteela's alright, Ogerpon is alright. Neither of them would I have expected to go in the first 3 rounds, but here we are, living in the great world of E+.
Facts. Who needs a defogger when you could have Celesteela?
True, he's got Weezong, it's fine.
He's got Weezong. Facts. Can Weezong defog on a Goldingo as well?
He can, I think, because neutralizing gas.
Yeah.
Nah, so can Halucha.
Oh shit, yeah, but
very
like,
much more break Halucha going in.
Facts.
You are right. But also, who is running Weezong into the Goldingo? Like
that guy that wants to defog.
I see.
Your Weezong pretends he's got Levitate, so they let him switch in on the ground type, and then surprise, he hasn't got Levitate. He's got neutralizing gas and he defogs.
He comes in on the Great Tusk. He comes on the Great Tusk. They're like, oh shit, I got to switch. And then bam, defog. It goes hard. I believe in it.
Facts. And if that Goldingo team had Clef, he'd come in on that rocks as well.
You know it.
Shit's
right. Moving on from one guy that was jonesing the draft pool to the other guy that was jonesing the draft pool. At least this one, he made grace period changes, and his team went from a D- to a D. But yeah, I don't hate the team. I just don't know what it's doing.
When your fire, water, grass core is all immune or resist ground.
No, he's got a Samurott too. He's got an extra.
He's got an extra water.
Extra, yeah.
Fire,
Extra
water, grass core. My bad.
I'm worried about what he's doing for like pivoting wise. Like, it's Sammy and Rotom and a bit of Talonflame.
He's going to run a eject button, Hydrapple. Come in on that U-turn. Boom, he leaves anyway. No momentum for you.
There's a
I don't
little bit
know,
of
like,
beat in there.
Steal the
A
item.
bit of a roll beat, yeah, true.
What is
I
this
don't
doing
mind
here?
the first 3 Pokemon are nice, you know? Like that is the start of a solid draft, is like you got your Spectria to clean up, you got your Wall Breaker, and then you got like Sammy to set up the spikes so you can like break shit easier. And then like I don't know what happened after that. Tinkaton's nice. Hydrapple is somewhat nice. And that's where the compliments kind of end, I'll be honest. Like, at least Bro's got a spinner for his hazard stacking spikes. He doesn't have to just defog them away after using Ceaseless Edge 3 times.
As the number 1 Cryogonal supporter, it's there. I don't know if it's
Is he worth it on this team? Is he the best 4 points Bro's going to spend?
He is certainly on this team. What he's doing, I don't know.
That's valid. I think he sees more use in the Volbeat though. I believe in Bro being a split F wall one time. He's gonna ruin Iron Bundle's day, you know. Unlucky beyond.
ruin it by getting 2-shot by like a Hydro Pump or something.
X, I think Bro's in, you know. He's got the big Spadaf. But yeah. Unless anyone's got anything else to say.
Ancient Power.
Yeah.
My go.
The Choice Scarf Ancient Power? On who?
On Cryogonal, obviously.
This is coming
I
from the
was
man
wondering.
that's famous for running the 6 choice scarfs on the team, so
Hey, I
Right,
won
so-
that battle.
somehow,
I
yes.
forgot you were a big Scarf user. Just think you got Scarf Samurai, Scarf Rotom, Scarf Cryogonal. What else you need? But yeah, we'll move on now, I think, because the more I look at this team, the more it hurts my eyes. So I was saying about the Sun team, and I think Bro is next with big, strong D+. It's not a bad team. It just like he has the Sun Abusers, he has the Spinner, he has like big scary Roaring Moon. But then like I don't know how he's getting into these Pokemon. Like Treads in the Sun is probably not ideal with a Volt Switch. Like Vinny to an extent, maybe. But I just don't know. I don't know how Bro's getting into the Roaring Moon and the Walking Wake. I think Bro's best bet. Yeah, I think Bro's best bet is sacrificing the Zapdos Galar to the gods and hoping he still has 2 or 3 turns of Sun with Roaring Moon.
I will say as well that I like the Galvantula for the webs, but the other reason you run it is Thunder plus Compound Eyes, and that's a little bit of an anti-synergy with the Sun.
True.
Yo, is Thunder inaccurate in the Sun?
Yeah, it's
Wait, is that
50%
just
right.
Hurricane?
I thought it was just
Yeah.
Hurricane. So I believe.
This feels like the first one that actually looks like a team, though, at least.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like it marginally missed off on C because like it is a good team. It's just there's no way of abusing, like getting into his like Sun abusing mons, and like not gonna lie, Sun is like arguably
have,
the
like,
worst ever.
You have like 0 defensive pivots.
They literally like he's got the treads, but you're setting up the Sun to then go into your treads to then Volt Switch. Like I see a problem
not
there.
teleport.
Crest can teleport. It also gets
Oh,
no, it doesn't get
teleports,
teleport.
okay.
Has Baton Pass, I think.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bit better then.
Like Crest is, I think, a pivot.
Are we sure it gets Band Pass? I thought it only got like Healing
I
Wishes
thought-
pivoting.
Yeah, you're right. It's Healing Wish. They both do
That's
not
good
get button
enough.
pass.
He's gonna
Yeah,
have
so,
to
like,
die
yeah,
to
The
pivot.
sacrifices. The sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
You can go into your Galvantula in the sun, Volt Switch. You know, problem solved.
Defensive.
Anything's a pivot. You give it no defenses.
Give every mon on a
Essentially.
jetpack. Just
Facts. That's genius. And then
Maybe
next
give
time they can
Papa
just
Finn a
die.
flip turn, then.
overheat
The day-
torpo into chlorophyll leaf storm Venusaur. And then die.
What with the eject pack?
Yeah, both the jetpacks.
See, I think this team wants like Heat Rock Torkoal though, sadly. It's like without it, by the time you get your Roaring Moon or Walking Wake in, the sun is gone. Oh. Yeah. Summary. Sun bad. And Treads is not the GOAT when it comes to switching in on the sun to pivot out your sun abusers.
Catch that fire blast as you come in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Now
looking too hard.
into the top 75% of the league, and we'll let our little guest tell us how good your team is. Go.
Yeah, before you slander me for how shit my team is, okay, there is a plan here. It's not bad. I think my 5 top mons are really good. Rest, maybe not.
I think the first 3 was going really well. Clef I really do like Clef. Clef is the GOAT. Just not when like he's one of your main walls. Because like in my eyes, I see Toxapex and I see Clef. And then like if they have to, Chomp and Scissor can wall. And like Clef does not appreciate being the only wall. Because bro stats are not there. Mega Scissor being your defogger, like your probably main defogger, is also very rough.
Yeah.
But I like the Blaziken as well. Blaziken Grand Smashes something.
The spin is not bad.
Yeah, the spin's not bad. It's just
I've got
more
stack
for
if I
rerun.
need it.
Mm-hmm.
So, fingers crossed, Sizzle's freed up to not defog most weeks. But it can if it needs to.
Defog Blaziken goes hard as well.
Facts.
Needed.
I didn't even know that they got it, but yeah.
Tornai, get it? Not Tornai. Fundrasai?
Bundy does get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Defog on those dark types though.
Oh fuck. But it is priority, you know. Sacrifice and die, and then but you get the defog off first.
I won't lie. 13 points for this Thunderous feels very rough given like the team bro is on. Like I think Gren and Blaziken already fill that role of like squishy smash boy. And Fundy Eye on that just feels a little rough. Like if it was like a Jolteon per se, I wouldn't care too much to get 6 points on a Jolteon.
But where's the ground?
I feel like when you're spending 13 points on like that is also your ground immunity. You are right. Like it's good job you picked up the Chomp because I think the Chomp was 6-0ing you. Which in hindsight, smart play.
Yeah.
Maybe if like Thunderous was like a more defensive ground immunity to take a bit of the weight off Clef, they could do something.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
also a
gonna
bit
lie,
rough on
the
Serena.
rest of them that were up were terrible. We were redrafting this in race, and we both looked and thought, like, I want another flying type, but they all suck.
Yeah, 100%. Like, if you're not picking up Great Tusk or one of the good defoggers within like the first 2 or 3 rounds, you're kind of rough. I would low key. I don't know how Beyond thinks about this, but like, Clef for Togekiss would start pushing the team in a better direction. With, like, bring you room with Thunderous and Stack Attacker to like get a better one.
What if you did Rotom Fat? He's like fake Zapdos. Not
You
quite.
grab my Rotom Heat, the one I dropped.
True. You drop Blaziken then, which
Yeah,
isn't
but then
the
I lose.
deal or end all because like Chomp and Scissor are already doing like SD and Smash gameplay, and like Granny will go through Scarfer. So it's not bad direction you could push it into.
Yeah, well, Or like redraft maybe after podcast.
Yeah, maybe. We're happy to, give you a helping hand. Like I say, it's just an awkward one because it's not bad. It's got a lot of like bad flaws, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
not bad, just
overall,
awkward.
Yeah, literally. Like
It's a really good summer
got
mood.
decent mons. Facts. If Gen 9 and 8 to an extent did not exist, bro, you're in. But
Yeah, this is crazy.
sadly,
2 years ago.
Yeah, sadly, with 2 gens in and not far off Gen 10 now, I'm not sure it's cooking anymore.
It's a bit rough at the Shadow Ball resistance Greninja.
Yeah, the plan is to simply not face any ghost types.
I see.
That's such a good plan.
But Dragapult, he ain't real.
But F-Clef got this, you know?
F Clef does
I
not
just-
have this.
Look, all I'm doing is stuff that just dies to the fucking priority bullet punch.
Literally.
If that Specs
Just don't
Ghost
say
type comes
Chandelier
in,
and you're fine.
Specs Ghost type comes in with the Spadef Drip and the Shadow Ball, it's looking rough.
You
Just
know
don't
what?
get the death drop, you know? Easy.
I just kill it before it does anything.
I like it. Scarf Chomp.
In all
not at all.
fairness, like, Gren is like a great revenge killer, so you've got like that going for you. Like, so when one of your mons inevitably has to die to the Shadow Ball or the ground type, Gren is there with the super effective stab on bro.
Thanks, the Ice Beam over Dark Balls. Going in.
Mm-hmm.
Is this some sort of like stall thing that I'm too bulky or fence to understand?
Having Shadow Ball resists.
Yep. It's fake.
Usually
It's nice.
Nice.
Like, I won't lie, after playing a lot of OU, one of the main win cons was when can my specs Polt just Shadow Ball and win?
Yeah.
And like, normally it was, they've got a Heatran, I got to tag Heatran down to like 40, not 40, like 54, and then like hopefully 2 Shadow Balls can send bro out and next game. But like maybe we've just been like mentally sent by OU.
Yeah.
And if it makes you feel better, not many people have picked up the Shadow Ball spammers.
No.
I mean,
So
yeah, we've
pretty
got
safe.
in this league, one Spectria, one Shadow Ball, Dragapult.
That's
Wait,
pretty
did
much
you
it.
drop
I think. There's no Gengar.
You telling
Oh, you got
people
Gordengo
think-
as well. Gordengo's very rough. Like, Chomp can probably take him on if he's Spadef Chomp, maybe.
Golden Goose is extremely rough, I think, for this team.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Look, all I'm hearing is the person with Dragapult saying, "Yeah, maybe you don't need to draft a Ghost Resist."
See, you're getting it. I'm really happy with his team. My Dragapult, very happy.
I don't have a Ghost type, so I'm actually disappointed. Where's the Shadow Ball resist?
Alright. Enough slander for one day.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not a bad team. It's just
Yeah, it needs
it's
work.
got some. Yeah, you got it. And I'm moving on to someone new in the league from Violet. They've moved up, and I quote, they said this in the chat, I drafted a bunch of shit. Mind you, the message they went on to shit I like, but I take it as that first part. But bro said he drafted a bunch of shit that he liked and shit he didn't want to deal with, which is why I think there's a Tapu Koko on a team that has no terrain abusers.
I mean, the number one trap with Coco is thinking you have to draft all terrain abusers. But
Bad.
having
So
none
is one.
is like have at least one.
Mm-hmm. Rotom Fan there, you know? Got
No.
Rotom Fan going hard in that terrain.
Rising voltage Rotom Fan.
Does he even get the electric terrain boost because he's not touching the ground?
It doesn't get the electric terrain boost, but
No.
rising voltage cares if the
Yeah, yeah.
opponent is on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really like Bro's start, by the way. Bro got Goldengo Great Tusk, and I thought he was like going to cook. And then he picked up a Mega Lopunny, and I don't know why. Like, Bro had a Great Tusk, and then third round a Mega Lopunny when like Bro had a fighting type, and Mega Lopunny is not exactly, not being rude, James. Not the most ideal, you know?
Megalopunny
Bro is-
without normal moves is
You got me a second place, I'll take it.
True, you're right. Maybe that's why Bro picked him up. I personally think he saw his Goldengo and he said, I didn't want to deal with Great Tusk or Low Punny against my Goldengo, and it picked them both up. And if that was bro's brain thought, then like, I'm sorry, but he should be below you in the tier list. Maybe he deserved a D instead of a D+, because yeah, I don't know. He also like 5th round an Araquanid, which is menacing. But he's got Skarmory, so now he has hazard stacks with Goldengo and Spin. But it's a bit rough when like you don't have a fire resist outside Chi-Yu, and like 2 of your biggest mons that you're going to be bringing this week are weak to fire.
Barely, but it is.
It died
We'll
quick.
give him some credit there. Yeah.
Quite shocked
I
he
don't
didn't
know,
go
when-
for the what do you call it? The Water Dart Samurai Hisuian after the
100%.
start he had.
Yeah, Goldengo, Great
would've been
Tusk
so
into
good.
Sammy would have been so good.
Literally, I feel like that one was an open goal. He just kind of missed.
Was that a possibility?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Or he just picked up the
Oh,
Mega
yeah.
Low Pony. Sammy didn't go till round 5.
Oh, damn.
He had 2 chances to pick that shit up.
Yeah. But Chi-Yu's nice on the team. He got that in Grace. But like, I think it's just too little too late. I think the team's just going to struggle to find its place because it has Coco, Fez, and Mega Low Pony as its main pivots. I'm not including the Rotom Fan. Sorry, Budget Zapdos. And like, you're rarely going to be able to get this Chi-Yu in, it feels like. I don't know. Maybe I'm bad, but I just don't see a world where this team does too good.
No, I agree. Its only defensive momentum is with the Fez and the Rotom Fan. So Chi-Yu struggles to come in. It hasn't even got much offensive momentum either. It's only got Lop and what's his face? Tapu Koko.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I don't know when you're ever bringing this Lop when you have a Great Tusk.
Also, Webster.
Like, I think like the team most weak is Goldengo, Great Tusk, Garm, and then like Chi-Yu, because you need Chi-Yu obviously. But then like you've got 2 slots open, you probably have to bring a Araquanid or else you're just dying to the fire move. And then like you probably need Fez, so you're not just offense and no real bulk. But then like you also want Coco for momentum. I just think it's rough.
Yeah.
I don't see like a valid 6 that like works.
And I'm not really the biggest fan of this Araquanid. The only one that really wants to abuse the webs that much is the Chi-Yu. Tusk doesn't really end up being breaking sets too much of the time because it's just been a Coco and Low Pony are fast anyway. And Gold usually has to run rather bulky when it's on a team that wants to abuse its ability.
And he, like, you know, he's got his Goat Trappinge. That's got first impression. Don't care about the webs. Small.
Literally.
But
Is there
yeah,
any other
overall,
priority on this team?
Low
Oh, Lipony.
Pony.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Low
I
Pony
know.
in first impression. Does Araquanid get first impression, or am I dreaming
No,
that?
no.
I think I'm
No.
dreaming that. I feel like I would have rated Bro more if he got it. Does Fez get Fake Out as well?
Nah.
Does not.
Nah.
I thought that one was like a VGC's man's wet dream.
Fez?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it gets fake out.
Mine does not get Fake Out. I'll sing the Monkey Dory. But yeah, fair. Anyone got any more comments on the Goldengo
No.
team that's going to struggle? Like, I won't lie, Goldengo Great Tusk is always really nice, but it's also really rough because all the hazard stackers are either Steel type or Ground type. So you're always going to be expecting a dual typing. But, like, I feel like you need to prepare for that early on and either get, like, a good Water type if you're going double Steel, or, like, a good Flying type if you're going double... not Flying. What would you pair with 2 Ground types, would you say? Or just a Steel type, so you're already good with Goldengo?
Yeah. With 2 grounds?
No,
I mean-
water type still.
Probably a Water and a Steel still, yeah. So I feel
Yeah.
like you just want to get a good Water type in your first 2. Or first 3, sorry. Which, again, Samurai Hisuian would have gone in hard.
Yeah, Lopony's not even doing much for giving you like that high speed because you've already got Coco.
And, like, Bro can't run Scarf anyway. Like, he's one of those fake speed frauds, in my opinion. Like you see the big speed, and then like you realize that Rogue can't run Scarf, so it's like a pseudo. And it's not like this Chi Yu wants to run Scarf, because though Great Tusk is the goat at spinning, I still don't know how much I trust Bro to like keep the hazards off for a Scarf Chi Yu to outspeed and kill shit.
I feel like Chi Yu's not even worth using unless you're getting rid of the hazards, though. Like, Scarf and Specs are just so strong.
Boots Nasty Plot's not bad on a lot of matchups.
Especially when you have the webs.
Mm-hmm. Like, Web Specs is going hard. But yeah, like I said, the webs Chi Yu is very nice. But, like, again, how is he getting into these things? And, like, when this Araquanid dies to set up these webs at the start, like, what are you doing against the opponent's fire type? Which, by the way, is probably going to have boots. Ergo, doesn't matter if you have webs up or not, you know?
There's plenty of good defensive waters up on the board still as well.
Even Mega Slowbro. Pick up Mega Slowbro for this Mega Low Punny, and just don't Mega it.
I think that's Melodic as well if you just wanted, like, the pure water.
Mm-hmm. Is there Emp still around? Even though, like, he's got
no,
type,
Emp
so
went
no.
way early. Yeah, Zeus took Emp.
Yeah, he did. The goat. Now, yeah, I do agree, like, Melodic or Mega Slowbro. And Bro, like, has a chance, you know? Or, like...
Like, a defensive water that can pivot changes this team a lot.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Because now you're actually getting into the threats.
Yeah, literally. Like, you go into your fire types, try and abuse this, like, Garm has the stacking, and Bro just goes into a fucking Slowbro, eats it up, and then goes,
He already has the Chi Yu,
mind you, and then goes into Chi Yu.
Like, the only fire type that beats Slowbro is Chi Yu. And you already have that.
Got Chandelier as well, but yeah, I know what you mean. But I do agree. I think Bro needs a Milotic or a Slowbro in his life. Like, I get the reason for the Araquanid. He is probably one of the better webbers. But I think you just have to accept that, like, you just pick up a shit webber and get an actual good water type.
Well, you have the points to keep Araquanid and just get rid of the lop for the Slowbro. But it's probably best.
Something else he could do is go Clodsire over the Fez and Scarm, and then pick up like Rabombi, and then has less, and then still get the bulky water, of course. And Bro has less of a fire issue then.
You get water absorb, so you're not too bad into waters.
Literally, like your two ground types are not weak to the same things, except Psychic
and Ice. Which Golden Go can take.
Literally. Now, I think this team, like the first couple picks, mainly just Goldango and Great Tusk, like you can do so much with it, and like especially with Chi Yu, I just feel like Bro's really not hitting the mark on it. But we'll move on before we spend half an hour talking about how this team could have been absolutely great.
Oh, if only you got the fucking Samurai Suya. I think that shit would have been so fire.
Oh, literally. Moving on to our first and only C tier of Scarlet. And we'll let him defend his team.
Yeah, let's go. I had no clue what I was doing this entire draft, I'll be real. I said to James when we started, like, I kind of want to use Meowscarada, but I have no idea what else I want to do. So I drafted Landorus and Meowscarada. So I asked someone what works well with Meowscarada, and they said, like, get a special Wall Breaker and get a good ground type. So I
rate the Lando Meow.
From
I'm
there,
not sure about first picking Lando, but we'll move from that. You still got the Meow in the end.
Yeah, I saw Lando was more points. I'm like, higher points means it's more likely to go earlier.
Sadly for Lando, that means he goes undrafted most seasons. The poor guy.
Literally.
Yeah, the
I
rest.
like the Prim as well. The Prim was
Yeah,
an
no.
okay move. I think it
The Prim
started
was like
spiraling
okay.
after control once you got the mustache turtle.
Yeah, no,
Like-
Prim's really nice. I just wanted a solid water type, a good fairy type, flip turn. Yeah, it's
I don't even
solid.
mind the Mega Latias either. And the Rochi. It's just like you kind of have Lando and Meow who love being on like your very defensive teams because there aren't many mons that can ball them.
Mm-hmm.
So they just eventually win. And like if you can just stall long enough for one of them to set up their win con, you just win the game straight up.
I was gonna say, I think most
But
people
then,
just
like-
win games on their own. Like, we don't
Yeah,
need more breakers
literally.
with them.
Like, those two do the job of like many mons, in my opinion. Like Meow having like routine with triple and all that crap without
Yeah.
being weak to rocks is so nice.
Facts.
And then like Lando just blasting people is always pretty peak. I don't even mind the turtle. The problem is like I just don't think this was the team for the turtle. Like, and
Yeah, I get
yeah,
that.
it-
The turtle was a
it's
very
kind of
just,
like the
the
team
turtle's
needs
a-
very bulky offense, and Meow and Lando do not like. Lando can probably take it on bulky offense, but especially Meow, which now hearing that like that's the one you want to play with is quite ironic. Like, does not suit this team at all. Just because Bro wants to be on like that balance and sustain. He wants to have like all the walls in the back with regen and fatness that just vibe and keep pivoting back to him over and over again.
I think Meow and Turtle feel like a bit of a contradiction because Meow wants the balanced teams with lots of pivots in, whereas Turtle is more happy to go on offense and just set up and smash when the opportunity arrives. Less people
Yeah.
disagree. Yeah.
No, I agree. I think like a lot of the mons on the team are all fine by themselves, ignoring the Lopunny and Swirlix, of course. But like all the mons by themselves are good mons. But like as soon as they start coming together, it just feels a bit rough. Even if like just say you take the Meow out of the picture, this is like a pretty good bulky offense team. And like maybe Meow can still make it work with just the power of being banded and hoping that he just gets a setup win con after like you smash with Turtle, you smash with Volk, and then like smash with Lando, and hopefully you've smashed so much that Meow like can clean. But I don't know. I've not seen Meow work on a team like that, but it's not saying it can't work on a team like that.
I think when we were building, the King Gambit came up, and I still maintain that would be really, really good here.
I would be for a King Gambit. I think it's a little rough because I think if anyone leaves, it's probably the Mega Latias. And like you just go 6 smash mons, and then my King Gambit comes in the end and sees if like I've smashed enough to win.
King Gambit plus Turtle sounds really nice to me. Like Turtle
King
can do
Gambit
some
Turtle's
mid-game
really nice.
breaking, and then King Gambit can
It's just
come in and
again
smash.
The cat feels rough with
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
But like knowing that you want to use the cat is where like it's just
Yeah, because I think if you're going to put King Gambit on this team, I think personally it would replace Bewear.
Like replace the Meow, maybe the Rochi goes as well at that point.
Yeah, and if you can fit some extra speed in somewhere, because then you've lost the Meow speed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think my speed is just a little bit awkward as well here. I've got Regieleki to be fair, but
I wouldn't say it's too bad. You've got your Meow into a 110 mega, which honestly, like I say megas are fake speed tiering, but 110 megas are fine.
Yeah.
Like, especially as you've then got Rochi and Lando, who I don't rate Lando that much, but like you can run them Scarf if needs be. It's not like the be all or end all of speed tiers. And like I said, you got Regieleki as well, who is like
yeah, I'll run my Scarf
snap-on.
Regieleki.
You do have the highest. You do have the highest average speed stat in the league, including like the division and league, at an average of 103.
Regieleki carrying that so far.
In all fairness, it's also like your walls are fairly fast, being at 60 and 85, and like then what you call it, you've only really got Swirlix slowing you down. Even your 1-pointer low pony is 105.
Yeah,
Zoom
no,
on.
I've got so many 100 base speed Pokemon.
Yeah, literally. Oh, your base stat is also pretty big.
Yeah, but yeah, another thing I was thinking, one of the reasons I have Rachi, and not a reason I got Latias, but something I liked about it. I'm interested in trying out like Wish plus the turtle to really proc the the shell.
And that comes into like the strengths of this team is like you've got Rachi for Wish passing, which he's not the best at it, mind you, but he's not bad. You've got a good lot of like screen setters, mainly looking at Rachi and Regieleki for that one. The Mega Latias, I'm not so sure about with the Rachi, because double psychic is always rough. On top of like, I don't think Ass's wishes are really that beneficial.
It's got Healing Wish though, which is kind of nice. You could run like 3 attacks Healing Wish when it's coming to the end of its life. Just boom, in you go, turtle, for HP.
That is the only reason I drafted Lopunny as well, just for Healing Wish.
That's valid. Both fast as well. Scarf Healing Wish going in. But yeah, I think you've just lent into Terrains and Turtle Smash. Where I feel like the main focus on your team now is Turtle, which is fine, and it feels like that's why I would argue you want to lean more into mons that thrive on offense over Meow and Lando, even though, like I said, Lando can do it with his double dance shenanigans. And realistically, you could see a banded Meow cleaning. It's not what you pay 18 points for.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Banded Meow's kind of like Weavile, but not weak to rocks, which is kind of insane because you always get to run band on it. Like the knockoff presence in the mid game is kind of really nice if you can get hazards with it. Because you press knockoff for free for the boots or like a rocky helmet against triple axle. All the items are gone, makes the mid game a lot easier. Unbalanced builds.
Like banded U-turn triple knock, and then like the coverage move you need for that game is like the go-to Meow in my opinion.
I guess the main reason I wanted to use Meow was because I enjoyed using like Cinderace before with like Protean banded. And like, well, this isn't weak to rocks, and it's faster.
Yeah. Meow is like the banded Cinderace, but on crack in my opinion. Like even though like bro has a little less power, like it's not substantial. And when you're two-shotting a Corv with triple axle, like enough said, you know.
Yeah.
Like you are strong enough if you can two-shot a Corv, in my opinion. But yeah, overall team pretty good. Just I think you split your focus on what you want the team to mainly base around, and that's kind of where it started to fall off because like the team kind of just wants to support Turtle at this point. But yeah, again, not a bad team.
Indeed, I think it must be said as well that this Volk's pretty nice as well. Like, if forever it's not a great Turtle game, Volk does setup and smash just as well. So like, and it really likes those healing wishes. If it gets like toxic, but it gets 1 or 2 kills, it can get healing wished up again and go for round 2.
And even with screens, like bro loves like a reflect.
Yeah.
Like Volk loves a reflect into just quiver dance spamming. And then, like, you kill a few mons, you get toxic in the progress, and then bam, in comes your Lopunny or your Latias to healing wish bro up in a bit. Like, I do like that aspect too. It's just whether or not, like I said, a cat can kind of vibe in the back and not feel like shit. But yeah. Anyone got anything else to say, or are we moving on?
I think that's good.
Yeah, I think it's been said already.
Sound. We are officially into our top half of the PR. So check the video length because we're halfway through, and if it's not an hour and a half, I'd be amazed. We got Ace or Eric or Scythe or whatever you want to call him. a nice team. It's always scary to see Annihilate. I love Megalatios. He's a pretty cool one, hence why he's in fucking 20 points. Zapdos is a pretty strong defogger. Like, not much can be said, like, for other teams when it comes to defog. Like, I think you'll start noticing, like, teams from here onwards have, like, a very strong hazard removal. And it may just be because we favour the balance and semi-stall, but getting rid of your hazards is very important in my opinion, especially in draft, where, like, people know that they can abuse it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start with the downsides, because the downsides are staring me in the face, and then Bjorn can say about the strong points of the team, because there are plenty. I personally think Zapdos and Annihilate is a questionable combo, purely because you want to be stacking Rage Fist on your Annihilate, and one of the best ways to do that is U-turning. And mind you, people don't really want to run U-turn on Bro, but, like, with a Zapdos there as well, no one's going to be clicking U-turn on this team, which is something you can abuse, for sure, but I'm not sure how well you can abuse it. Like, the Mega Latias and the Slowbro can abuse it relatively well, because, like, knowing that your Slowbro is not ever getting U-turned on, because they're going to be scared of the Annihilate or the Zapdos coming in, means that, like, Bro is a much bigger momentum sink. Not momentum game, sorry. It just means your Ape is not popping off as much as he probably could, but as long as, like, you play with that, I think the team will be fine. Like, as long as you're aware that, like, Ape is probably not going to be the GOAT, you're probably just getting more out of the momentum anyway. But yeah, I'd also say, like, Toxic ruins this team.
Yeah. One immunity.
Like, Umbreon Heal Bells only have 8 PP, and I can guarantee Bro will run out of them very quickly, because why not Toxic on this team, you know? Unless his Clefty's coming every week, it's like the freest Toxic of your life. Like,
There is a world where it's like AV got Luna or something.
True. Yeah. But even then, like, Toxic's still a bit rough. Like, especially if, like, you truly face a Cretin and he's just Toxic fucking Protect. Like, but don't get me wrong. Ursa comes in and is, like, happy that it's strong as fuck now. But if they just click Protect the next turn and, like, Ursa starts taking damage, Bro can probably get a kill or two before he goes down, but then, like, back to your rest of your team being Toxic again, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like, it's A team HP gone by the time the Protect ends, and then, like, 36 by the time he gets to press his first move. Like, it's a lot of damage. Toxic is a very good move. But onto the positives. Saloon screens, I think, kind of insane. The weakness of that mod is you kind of just fucking hit it and hope it dies as fast as possible, so it can only get, like, a kill max. But in screens, many a kills will be happening.
Yeah.
Even if you want to, you can maybe run the Trailblaze SD set and set that shit up, and just, I don't know, once you got 1 or 2 Trailblazers up, I don't think there's anything stopping this Pokemon.
Like, Trailblaze lefties, and you hope you get Toxic for the Guts boost.
Yeah, or even just burn up. Like, usually this, I feel like people overrate how much chip the burn does. It's just that it's not healing through its leftovers. But it should be like, you take 1 hit, burn does some chip, and then you take another hit and you've died. But if you can set up some Trailblazers...
I think it's shit for, like, defensive mons, but for
Blood
Moon, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, exactly. This team does not like fairy types, low-key.
No. Like, Klefki is stretched so thin. Mm-hmm. Like, he is the hazard stacker. He is the screen setter. He is the, no, you can't set up on me and smash because I'll T-wave you. Like, he has so many jobs. Like I said, the fairy wall. Like, bro has so many jobs. It feels a bit rough, and I think it's why, like, this team, though it could be like an upper B, is in, like, B-, because your Klefki is coming every week pretty much.
Yeah,
and,
it
like,
feels really rough to replace one of the
it
top
feels
6
very rough
with that Klefki.
Mm-hmm. I also think Rillaboom is an okay mon just to be fucked off.
Yeah.
Like, I get the idea of Rillaboom and Annihilate, cool terrain, and he works okay with Ursa as well. Thankfully, because Pro gets Headlong Rush and doesn't have to rely on Earthquake, and like it kind of negates the burn damage, which is nice. And like you said about the Ursa, if you can get that thing burned early on, then like Toxic is also not that big of a deal either.
Speed control
but I just think
as well.
I was about to say, your fastest mon basically is the Zapdos at 100, and then your Mega Latios at 110 that can't run a Scarf. Like, it's rough. Like, mind you, Annihilate is a great Scarfer, and Grassy Terrain, Zoomy Rillaboom is cool.
So
but again, I just don't see... Yeah, literally.
Trick Room. Yeah.
I just don't see what this Rillaboom's doing.
My team does
get
hate
a pivot
Mystic
move?
Coven.
I mean, it does, right?
No.
No, I don't think so. Like, screens, Trick Room into fucking Baton Pass / Teleport into the fucking Ursaluna would go hard. But yeah. I think overall, team pretty good.
Yeah.
Just, it's a weird one where you see Annihilate and the Annihilate's probably not doing much.
No.
It's very much the Ursa breaking and like a Scarf Ape cleaning.
So I do agree with you, Annihilate is happy to run Scarf, but it feels really bad that it's forced to run Scarf. Like, you prefer to have the illusion that, it could be this or it could be that. It's going to be Scarf a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
And that just feels really
Bulk
bad.
of Ape is so fucking scary to play into.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you look at this team, you're like, never going to be Bulk of Ape because I just bring in my like Specs Moonblast boy and the Ape's sad.
Literally. Although, another positive for this team is it's never going to struggle breaking anything, because fuck me, can Mega Latios and Ursaluna break shit?
It's just whether or not Rillaboom and Ape can clean up. And it's another reason why it scares me about this Rillaboom is like, realistically, this Rillaboom just wants to be banned. It doesn't care if it's technically supporting people with terrain, just run banned and hope that like you do enough damage to where the glides heal, like clean up in the end.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I feel like best scenario for Bro is like you have Ursaluna kill the Corv because the Corv needs to like be the answer to the Ursaluna, and then or Skarn, for example, and then Rillaboom pops off,
Yeah. Agreed.
Rillaboom U-turning on a fire type, on a steel type, into the Ursaluna is scary.
Yeah.
Like, the Rillaboom Ursa does work really nicely, I won't lie.
Especially, like you said earlier, you get rid of that burn chip with the grassy terrain, which is low-key nice.
Yeah, 100%. It's just, I don't know if, like, personally, if that's worth 15, but maybe it is, I don't know. Like, if you're facing a team that you can abuse the Rillaboom and Ursa a lot, with, like, then having Klefki not have to come because it's not that needed or something, and then, like, you can bring the Umbreon, who, like, is, not gonna lie, the second best wall on the team after Slowbro.
Yeah.
And even then, like,
Low-key, I'd argue it might
be
the best. Yeah.
He's probably the best.
That Umbreon is going to take someone's spot a lot of weeks.
Yeah, like, I see this team being Klefki, Umbreon, and then, like, Slowbro, Rillaboom, Ursa, and Annihilate, and then the Zapdos and the Latios, his first two picks, just don't come because, like, the team is struggling for space as it is.
Well, Zapdos has to come because that's a defogger, and he's got no hazards to make him, well, other than spikes and screens. He's got no hazards to make him
default Klefki.
You can't default Klefki.
I am defog screens in prison. Watch me.
I remember when Sean ran that shit. Menacing.
Oh, literally.
This Klefki wants to have like 8 move slots.
Facts.
He wants to have more.
He wants
more
2 Klefkis.
Needs a spare set.
Facts.
True. I mean, Klefki does only have 4 keys on it. Maybe that is 1 key per move. If you add more keys to it, you get more moves. It's a little trick.
What I want to know is what is like the weird back underneath Inkay, not Inkay, underneath like Klefki's main body. That's what I want to know. Is that what makes him a fairy type? Is the pinkness?
That's his soul.
Uh,
I don't know.
I always
what
thought it was like a like dummy rings that you can get, the big like sweet dummy rings.
Oh,
Uh,
well,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Fantastics.
Yeah, I thought like he was one of them. He's got a ring with a bunch of rings on it. Yeah, like I said, overall, very, very solid team. Just I feel like there's been a lot of points spent in areas that could have probably gone better, but overall, like, team is going to smash. And as the man who has to face it first week, I'm not going to look forward to prepping for it.
No, exactly. I think it's one of those teams where it's like shit is going to smash, and you like to beat it. You have to stop shit from smashing or just kill it first. But it's a lot easier said than done. Yeah, literally, I agree. You have to smash harder to beat the shit.
Smash harder and pray that like the Klefki is not in the game or it's not lead screens Klefki. So I think that's probably win con. It's just I screens Klefki, I go to my Ursa, I get burnt, I slap a few people around, I leave, I go to my Slowbro, I go to my Zapdos, I pivot around, I come into my Rillaboom, I scare you still type in, and bam, my Ursa's back. He might be on like 30% from earlier, but like it doesn't matter because your steel type can't kill me, and I'm going to send you now.
Exactly. Like, just send us your next sacrifice. Lord Ursulune is returned.
Mm-hmm. I do think it's going to be funny though to see this Mega Latios come to like 1 or 2 games. Because like low key, it just should. Like it should not be coming to many games. Because like the rest of the mons already synergize so well.
Yeah.
That even though bro is good, don't get me wrong, it's just gonna be like so hard to fit him on like the 6-7 slot. Because like even like trying to get onto the 7th slot of like, oh, maybe I bring bro, it'll be like, nah, and he brings Zapdos or Umbreon. I can't be thinking about all 3 as an option kind of thing. But yeah, I think that's what the team struggles with most. It wishes it could bring all 8 Pokemon.
Yeah, agreed. That and the toxic and the speed control that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, the speed control is abysmal. But again,
it's tragic.
Again, grassy glide Rillaboom goes hard. Not as hard as it used to, but maybe it can still work. But yeah, moving on to our 5th overall, which he was first last season, and then before that he's always drafted shit, so you never know these days. It's Carl with a Megazam Horn. Not bad, you know. I really like gouging. I've always said gouging with a good flying type and a good steel type will go hard, because bro just needs to dodge the ground moves and then someone to like resist the dragon and the rock, and bro's in. Like gouging and Corv could be nice, but I feel like the rock not being covered by Corv because it's like just neutral against bro would not really work. So I really like the first 4 ones, and then it kind of like he does a Carl and gets some mons that we don't rate but seem to always perform well.
I'm not quite sure I rate the Melmetal as early as it appeared in his draft.
No, I do not rate the second round Melmetal at all.
I feel like that Pokemon can appear a lot later, and then maybe you get some more preferred mons, but...
In my head, he picked up Megazam second, and then the Melmetal 4th.
That's what we like to pretend,
that's how I'm going to live. Yeah, that's the life I choose to live.
That's the reality I choose to be real.
I heard someone really wanted Megazam, so you had a second round it, even though like you could probably 3rd, 4th round of Megazam.
You could probably pick up Megazam in Grace, to be honest, but...
Probably. No, in all fairness though, bro did see Lando Eye taken, and like Lando Eye is normally chilling up there with Megazam, so you know that's why he second picked it, you know.
Exactly. New season,
and that's
new
the story
rules.
I'm gonna tell myself. But yeah, I like Sylveon. I like the Rotomo, like Rotomo and Tentacle. I fucking hate Tentacle, but like low key with the Taunt, it's nice to like let bro run nasty plot sets some weeks. Like I feel it's gonna be really hard to have a Spadeffle that can deal with a nasty plot Taunt and a Megazam at the same time, and even like a spec Sylveon at that point. Like
that's
bro just breaks on the special side and then has gouging and Melmetal on the physical side, and even like Scarf Crook can put in work.
Yeah, like you're saying, the nasty portal taunt will go in on a lot of targets that Megazam may struggle with, which will be nice. But those targets will still have to come in because
Yeah. It's like the steel type. Steel type is going to be the answer to both of them, and they both have coverage to deal with steel type. So like, as long as one of them hits the focus blast, smile, or the heat wave, like it should be fine, you know.
Yeah, exactly. 20 got that knock as well.
So does Zam, but we don't talk about that, I guess.
I feel like this is like pretty much most weeks gonna be like the top 6 and occasionally like put in the Indeedee somewhere.
I think top 6 and then Sylveon and Krook being switched out sometimes for like Indeedee and Rotom mode.
Yeah.
And then Tentacle when you really have to deal with a immune water type.
I was gonna say, I think this tent might have to make a fair few appearances, unfortunately.
Yeah, for the Pokemon that have been drafted this season, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's just an unfortunate look at the draw. But I like to say, I'm more just obsessed with the gouging Torn, Melmetal, and even Sylveon to an extent. Like Sylveon with a Wish Pass into Melmetal is quite nice. Mind you, it's only going to do like fucking 30% of Bro's HP because he's fat as fuck. But like,
True.
It's something, you know.
Yeah, Sorry, continue.
No, you go.
Oh, okay. The Sylveon Wish is kind of low-key nice with the gouging as well. He gets Morning Sun, but sometimes you don't want to include that in the moveset, so...
literally, like the DD subsets are going to hit way harder
true.
if it can get the Wish passing off.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, actually. I actually had a good opinion, that means.
Huge.
Facts.
Doesn't DD get Healing Wish, by the way?
Oh, yeah, it
Does
does.
anyone know that off by heart? Because like, Bro is like...
on a Scarf set, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
You run Scarf, 4th move is always Healing Wish.
Yeah, I think like... DD, mind you, is like a bit mid. Bro needs a better pivot move than a Healing Wish, in my opinion, to be the GOAT. But I think he definitely works nicely on the team. And like,
I don't know if it's actually a real Pokemon.
I agree. Like, it feels rough bringing
that's how
that
I feel
shit
too.
just for some terrain.
But like, I think being able to be terrain and also be the Healing Wish is low-key nice because like both Gouging, Melmetal, and Zam, well, both, all 3 of them like the Healing Wish a lot.
Does he get Future Sight, do you know?
I think it does.
I can't remember. I don't think so.
No, it does not.
Oh,
No,
that's
it does. It does.
Oh,
It does get
nice.
Psychic.
It does?
It gets Psychic Train Boosted Future.
Would it ever actually use it? Like, I swear, if you're going to use DD, you either click one attacking move, then die, or you Healing Wish, then die, or you switch out immediately.
I think if you can
I
find...
think if you manage to switch in on a special one, you might be able to get a Future Sight and run away and come back.
Oh,
later.
I got it in Sword and Shield, yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to try and force a switch with your DD and press the Future Sight on their switch to save the Steel type, and then pivot out and try and make a position out of that.
I will admit, I do think Indeedee is a bit of a gimmick that's gonna not work. But like,
But only
maybe.
boosting the Alakazam. Like, a Healing Wish obviously...
But boosting Zam is very nice.
Yeah.
But even then, like, low-key, without Nasty, Psychic Train is one of the moves I think about when I think about, like...
Oh, yeah.
Calm Mind or Psychic Train on Zam. Because, like, deleting that priority on him is so nice. But, like, low-key, he can do it himself. Like, if he has to, he can be Psychic Train over CM. And, like, if you're running the terrain set, on like as in terrain on Indeedee, you're not running CM Zam with that anyway, so like I don't know. It does feel a bit overlapping. I'm more like Indeedee for the Healing Wish, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But 8 points for Healing Wish and a bit of terrain does feel a little shit.
Hey, you can get good Healing Wish for 1 point.
Yeah, literally, you get a locally. It's even faster. But
I feel like you're torn between the terrain extender and a Scarf as well. Like, it doesn't feel like a real Mon without Scarf, but without terrain extender, it's hard to get the Zamin in within the terrain turns. So it feels a bit rough.
Doesn't this just want to be a Taboo Lele?
Yeah.
Like, you've got a lot of points to the bottom of your picks. Like,
I personally think turn those bottom picks into a good water type. But again, that might be because I'm a Tentacle hater.
mean, isn't Tentacle like
I think Lele's
87?
nice, but I don't know
Can't believe I'm with you.
how well it feels for Sylveon, you know? I don't think Tapu Lele is going to work well with Sylveon, in my opinion. And like Sylveon is already kind of meshing quite nicely. Because like, he's one of like the only reason this Krook is getting healed outside of lefties.
Oh, and Healing Wish from NDD.
You're right.
True.
Wasting your Healing Wish on a Croc is something Carl would do. He does love his Crocodile.
I do feel like this July Hisuian feels like a bit of a waste of 5 points. I feel like that could easily go. I feel like Rotom Mo's kind of taking its job.
That could have been like a 2 or 3 point Eldegoss. And even then, like, you wouldn't even need to bring the Eldegoss. Like, yeah. I do not know what is the situation here. Some say it's for the famed Excadrill that's going to ruin his team. But we don't know.
True.
I think just going max defense Rotom Wash and just trying to Willow Bro is the way to go, personally.
He wishes he has a Rotom Wash.
He wishes he didn't have that Goulding so he could have the Rotom Heat.
Facts.
Maybe, like I said, overall, I really like first 5 Pokemon. And then, like, the 6th slot is just a bunch of ones I hate, but I'm sure it'll work and Bro will pop off of it.
And I think he gets to just pivot in whatever he needs for the matchup to an extent, which just kind of feel nice. A lot of the time, like, 10 pointers can feel like 15 or 16 pointers depending on the matchup, so.
Just not sure Tentacle is ever going to feel like a 15 pointer.
No, I don't think he is, to be honest. I think Tentacle will forever feel shit. He's got Flip Turn at least, you know?
True. AV Tentacle coming in, baby.
To be fair,
I actually went hard in low tiers. That's my only experience with Tentacruel, is having it in like a low tier league.
I think he's the god in low tier, because like...
What, good spin
he's
and...
pretty fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, spin, flip. Poison typing can be quite
Dude, you
nice.
used it in Ubers, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And it was actually pretty alright.
Low key, I could see it being alright in Ubers, purely because like, Bro has big fat Spadef bulk, and just comes in and spins, and then like, dies, and you're like, you've done your job, Tentacle. Good job. But yeah.
That's
I
pretty
think
much what it does. He can do it quite well. But there are better options.
It's also a bit rough, because like, you'd think our water type would spin, probably coming on the ground types that are trying to set up rocks and spikes. And then Bro gets hit by an earthquake and dies. And you're like, where'd my spinner go?
Where he go?
Half the water types that get spin are weak to ground. Like water rock or water poison.
I'm trying to think of the water rock type that gets spin.
God, I know what you call it. The Kabutops gets it.
I was thinking of the bug one. No rock bug. Armaldo.
Armaldo, yeah.
He gets spin. Only because Anarif gets it, and Anarif is the goat in Little Cub. But moving on to our top 4 team. He was the winner of last season, somehow. Is Aziz. The Mega Diancie Lando wheel pick is definitely interesting. We have like, I swear, in our first round this season, we've had like so many first picks that are like often undrafted / like picked in like 4th or 5th round. Like Spectria being gone this early feels weird. The Lando feeling weird. The Diancie feeling weird. The Mega Scissor probably could have been around 2, round 3. Like, yeah, it's the season of weird first picks. Overall, Bro's built a good team with it, so can't complain.
Every month just feels really, really solid here.
Like, Chestnut and Moltres are definitely the weak links, but as to be expected with like low point ones. And I've been known to sleep on Chestnut. I think Moltres is fine purely because you have Emp and Lando as your defoggers, and Magic Bounce Diancie. So like, this is one of the only teams I would actually say Moltres is looking pretty goated on. Because like normally like you see your Moltres and you're like, I don't really want to be knocked off because then like Bro's game is rough. But you've got so many better defog options, and like if Bro catches a knockoff, that's a 30% chance to burn them. And if it's not on their wall, like, that's pretty huge, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Pecker and Blissey, very nice combo. Like the fighting immunity of Peckerant, very nice. And like the special physical dynamic they've got going, and they both pivot very well. Lando and Emp is also a very nice duo, in my opinion. Like, Lando weak to ice, Emp 4 times resisting to ice. What else you want in life, you know? One the weak to electric, fighting and ground, the other one resists one of them and is immune to the other two. Like, very good double combos, in my opinion. Like, the 4 Mons, very strong wall call. Though, if not, like, a little reliant on each other, if that makes sense. But, like, not in a bad way. Kiram, one of the best wall breakers known to mankind. Always scary to deal with. Darkrai is Bro's speed control. Until whatever he got to say for Bro. Like, he is 16 points now, so, like, he is not bad for 16 points. Some weeks he can nasty plant smash. Other weeks he's just there to, like, revenge kill.
It's a lucky nice
Meganiancy,
status spreader
great
from Darkrai.
sweeper. What, the mighty T-Waves and Toxics?
You guess
Willow
Willow
as
as
well,
well. Yeah, you get some more.
Yeah, true.
He kind of cosplays a bit like a Boots Perks, to an extent. Like, just come in, status, he's got the bulk to not die, especially if he's Willowing a physical attacker.
I see his base 70 HP, and I'm spooked by your comment, but I'll take your word for
Yeah,
it.
but he's got
Getting that
1990s
fat wish from
defenses.
Blissey.
True.
Low HP just means you get a fatter wish.
In fact, a lot of the ones on this team are
True.
appreciating that fat wish. Like,
Oh, Lando loves that fat wish.
You can't run wish and teleport on Blissey, right?
You cannot know,
No.
or else he'd be the fucking goat. Oh. I come in on your special attacker, and now I'm giving full HP to someone else. Unlucky. But yeah, I accept solid team overall. It falls apart the chestnut in my opinion, but even then, like, it just doesn't feel that terrible. Like, chestnut's jobs have already been fulfilled with the rest of the team, and Bro can kind of just like come in, set some spikes up, iron defense if he has to, make an Urshifu sad because like the Urshifu has to run fucking aerial ace and he doesn't want to run aerial ace, and then like Bro hits into a Moltres and then gets burnt, and like, yeah, I think for 8 points, upsetting an Urshifu is good enough value.
true, a worthwhile investment, especially when your Fizzef walls are Peckerant and fucking Lando too. He needed that to deal with the Urshifu, otherwise it was looking rather rough.
100%. Yeah, strong team, man. Like, defoggers galore, plenty of rocks, a spiker in chestnut. You cannot lie to me and tell me Dancy's a spiker. The only way he getting spikes up is if someone presses spikes on him. But yeah, overall solid team. Like, Kiram, boom, smash, Darkrai speed control, and then like all his wall core is pivots. Bro has learned, you know?
Facts.
Like, only Kiram and the Diancie is real man Darkrai, I guess. Like, his 3 like main offensive ones are his momentum sinks, which sometimes can be a bit rough. But
Does
it's
Chestnut
fine.
get momentum?
No,
Chestnut.
No.
Chestnut is not real.
Chestnut is real. That's part of his
He's not
bargain
real,
being watered by a
bro.
grass core.
Chestnut's there just so he can tick the box. He's got a fire water grass core, and then it's never coming.
And when Mega's legal, it'll be amazing, but until then.
True.
It's still down to the flying moves.
He's
Yeah.
still. He's gonna get Wind Rider. He's gonna be fine.
If they give him Wind Rider, then he's the GOAT. But like, if not, then like he's just Mega Gliscopod, but not Mega Gliscopod.
but bad. Mega
Mega
Gliscopod,
Gliscopod,
but
but I
bad.
chose a bad move to be 4 times weak too. Yeah, I really like this defensive core, and like Kirim and Darkrai feel good enough to break for Diancie to like sweep, you know? Like, it feels like everything's box checked, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'd
Agreed.
say Bro kind of struggles on is the speed tiers dropping from Darkrai to the fake 110 Mega with no Scarf, and then like
Off a cliff.
Kirim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Lando's a great Scarfer, but
do you want him to?
I was going to say, do you really want to do it? But then I look at Bro's team and like, you could.
You definitely could.
Like, Pekka and Emp and Blissey are a fat enough trio for you to be running that Scarf Lando. But yeah, I hate to say it, but I've only got real nice things to say about Zeus's team.
I do think
yeah.
125 as his fastest Pokemon might be a tad slow. It's not very slow, but it's a little bit.
Like I said, I think he definitely is leaning towards half his games being with Scarf Lando, which is alright, but
it might even end up being a Scarf Darkrai, to be fair. It gets tricked, right?
Switcheroo maybe, or both. But yeah,
it gets tricked.
Definitely gets
Scarf
one.
Kyurem is never bad.
What is this, sorry?
Scarf Kyurem is never terrible.
I think he
Maybe
really likes being able to switch up moves on Kyurem, to be honest. I feel like that's his main broker, and you don't want to like give him a Scarf. Because then if you put Kyurem as your Scarfer, who's really breaking, you've got Nasty Plot Darkrai, but it doesn't feel great. You can
You'd
SDL
probably
Lando.
go Banded Lando, but then like may as well just be Scarf Lando of the Kyurem at that point. Now I think the Kyurem is so scary because it can be specs and it can be loaded dice.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, there are other sets like the Roost lefty shenanigans and stuff as well, which is always fun. But I think like those two sets are the main sets that are just going to be bringing so much value to the team.
You even do the
I won't lie, Scarf
Precious
could
Sword.
work. Bro has enough defog and like Mega Diancie to an extent to like ward off the rocks.
Agreed. But I
It's
feel like
just-
you want to run specs at that point because the value's insane.
Literally. It did make me laugh though, you saying that Bro likes to switch up moves when like his most goated set back in the day was Metronome. But I can confirm modern Kyurem does like to switch up his moves, unless he's just killing you with said move.
Literally, unless that Freeze Dry got the team on lockdown, he's probably going to have to switch.
Pretty much. Anyone else got any final words for this pretty solid team?
I think the only hazard realistically being rocks feels a bit bad. You could like use Mega Dancey and not Mega, and then set up spikes, and then Mega later on to get Dancey doing its normal Mega Dancey things, but
I think that's the most ass thing that's come out your mouth, I'll be honest. I think if he wants spikes, he just brings the Chestnut. Chestnut
shit, I
is
forgot
low-key a
about
very good
spikes.
spike setter.
True, I forgot about
Yeah, Chestnut's a good spike setter in my opinion. Like, he's one of the only spike setters that isn't fucking ground or steel type. You know?
that. Yeah.
But yeah. Moving on to Albus's team. I personally think the team before was better, but you know, Council strong.
Cancel.
Honestly, both on B is fine. Shifu Gliscor is a great double pick to start off with. Slow King fills it in nicely. And then I'll let you defend the rest of the team beyond, because you believe in it more than me.
I think Mega Dancey is very nice for Shifu. And then like Bro
Mega
thought
Diancie?
Mega God War. Mega Dancey would be pretty nice as well with Shifu, but unfortunately he didn't get it. And then like Bro thought I need speed, so he picked speed in Zeraora.
Scarf the cart.
Yeah, there's Scarf Cart because what's better than one grass and wasp and steel type? Two of each. Gotta
And
get
two
that.
dark types.
Facts and two. Well, that's a bit more excusable than the cards.
Spoiler alert for the other episodes, the other videos, sorry, is we're going to see a lot of double typings. But this is just the start, you know.
Sneak
The
peek
double
of more
psychic,
things
the
to
double
come.
dark, the double grass, the double steel. It's hard. I think like Slowking Gliscor is carrying the hell out of this wall core. That and Fortress, I suppose. He is like a great 7-pointer.
Mm-hmm. I think his first
He's
5.
what Tentacle wish Tentacle was.
Yeah, the first 5 is good. Like Special Breaker, Physical Breaker. Zero Aura can do like shit on either side, which is nice. And then Gliscor, Slowking, a very nice core to have. Only really weak to Ghost and Darkrai, I think. Well,
I think if this cart was another wall to where like this team didn't feel as frail, didn't feel very nice. I also personally do not rate Incineroar purely because like you've got another dark type that doesn't have a recovery move. Like surely if you're going to double up on dark, you get like the Umbreon or like Mandibuzz or like any dark type with a recovery move.
Yeah, well, Umbreon is dying, so Ushtree doesn't have to, you know? He's just a sacrifice.
Seemingly so. Bro does get parting shot and U-turn, you know?
Exactly, he's coming in.
Parting shot, U-turn, and death. That's how he gets the
Facts. Now you understand. Bro's not come to live a good life. Bro's come to die and leave. But like, all for Lord Urshifu, you know?
I think Bro's here purely for a Spectre and nothing else.
Can't have your 20 to go to waste, you know? Can't lose to Sean either, so like I respect it.
True. That man always manages to catch people in playoffs.
Exactly. That's why he did it. He was like, oh, Sean always beats me in playoffs, so I'm just going to hard counter his 19-point Pokemon with Incineroar. Get fucked, Sean.
I did that with Mandibuzz. Smile.
Yeah, this card feels a bit out of place, but I think the first 5 plus like the defensive Pokemon he chooses from the 3 bottom shitlords can make a good enough team each week.
Amoonguss, Incineroar, and Cart just feel very rough. Like the Fortress feels fine. Like low key, first 5 in Fortress, I feel that's going to be Bro's team like 99% of weeks, or at least it should be. Which is why like I feel like the Amoonguss and Incineroar should fill holes that like, and especially the Cart should fill holes that like the team is missing, and it just they do and they don't at the same time, you know.
Cart's feeling a hole in his heart for the Beast Boost sweeper he always needs.
Like, all I'm saying is when the ice types show up that have like a move to hit Slowking, so like your Meows, your Bundles, your Weaviles, like this Incineroar, this Fortress is putting in like the game of a lifetime. And that's when it's not the bundle. When the bundle comes, it's just a 6-0. Which, mind you, bundle does just do that, so it's not saying much.
No, indeed, bundle does do that when your Spadef wall is a water type.
Doesn't this team just get 6-0'd by Brave Bird?
I mean Zero.
What do you mean? Zero go! But yeah, I do agree.
It does,
You brought up a great point. Bro has 1 flying resist and it is a 0. It also brings up his ground weakness as well. Like
with his 1 ground resist.
Gliscor being your answer to ground is good, but still a bit rough. And even normal, low key. Like Bro has Incineroar and not Incineroar. I keep saying Incineroar over Fortress. Fortress and Cart.
Cart's taking those, yeah.
Bro, what I'm saying, those Ursalunas that have been drafted, they're going hard against this team.
Indeed.
But yeah. Team fun, and like I said, it's got all like the essentials. It's like cooking a very basic meal. It's got like all the essentials and it does it all okay. And then like Bro cut himself on a knife of katana. Blood in the meal. Now it's kind of ruined it.
I think he's just kind of praying. Urshifu, sorry. And Mega Guard can just break shit before he can be broken himself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very likely to work, because, you know, if I wanted 2 breakers, those would be very high up on the list.
True. I just thought of another one that 6-0s in. Chi-Yu.
He's got Incineroar, bro! He's got the Incineroar!
Oh dear.
That's why he's there, so he doesn't get 6-0.
You got Vacuum Wave with God of War, that's it.
Facts.
Chi-Yu
Does that even do
like
half
60.
to Chi-Yu? Chi-Yu's got like fat Spadef.
Yeah, it's like 120
thought
Spadef on
100.
Chi-Yu, I think.
Wait, it's actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chief's Spadef is huge. His HP is like 50 though. It's kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Go do the damage calc as we yap shit. I'm curious to see how much the vacuum wave does.
Okay.
Yeah, talking about yapping shit. I'm staring at this Cartana and it's making me more and more sad.
Yeah, that was quite the miss.
Mm-hmm. This could have been like an A minus.
Oh shit! Vacuum Wave's doing like 35.
Yeah.
35 to 43.
Is that Mega Guard, yeah?
That's Mega Guard, yeah.
Yeah, damn. Shit. Yeah, I told you, bro. Chief, fat. You forget because he doesn't lower his own Spadef, so like you just think that like he's frail and then like he lives the special attacks. It's why like Broken set up nasties on like things like Sloking. You know? The only thing he's really scared of is 2-wave.
Okay, next time I draft that, I'm using it.
What, the Chi-Yu?
Yeah.
Did you have it for a full season and not look at its
Yeah.
Spadef stat?
No. I didn't think I could set up on a fucking Sloking, but I'm trying it.
You probably.
I think Taunt,
T-Wave.
Taunt Nasty, Dark, and Fire Blast, easy.
Bet.
I bet that water move's doing
You
like
taunt
50
him once,
max.
he does like...
So I bet the water move off Slowking's doing like 50 max.
I think you have to be invested in the Slow King to do 50 as well. Actually, maybe not. It is stabbed. But yeah, probably around 50. Like, all you gotta do is put some HP in, bro, and like, he is definitely tanking 2 hits.
Literally. It's
Like,
got that
it is his
baseline
HP
speed
that
as
makes
well,
him squishy.
so you can usually afford to put a bit of HP in.
And if you're nasty playing, it's not like you need all the special attack in the world.
We stopped talking about Chi-Yu on the team that doesn't have Chi-Yu.
It's got fake
What
Chi-Yu.
do you mean? He's got Chi-Yu right here. It's Chi-Yu crap.
Chi-Yu from home.
Mama, I want Chi-Yu. Look, we get distracted easily. You got anything else for this fraudulent B-tier team?
That speed
I
gap
think it-
is sick gnarly.
143 and not even making it to 110. The 109. At least unlike a lot of people, it's a 109 that can run a scarf and it's not like a 110 mega. It's got that going for it at least, I guess.
True.
And all fairness, Car is a goated scarfer.
It is.
Like, and even though I won't lie, I don't think bro's bringing him, nor should he. I think you still have to prep somewhat for a cart to come and ruin your day, which is nice-ish. But even then, like, most things that are dealing with cart are like dealing with a Mega Guard. They're normally like, you know,
Steel type.
a steel type that can tank a coverage move. But yeah, I don't know. This cart is going to haunt me for a while. But yeah, are you ready to move on beyond Do?
I think so. Yeah.
Like, now, you know, it might be scripted, might be biased, but the second team is my team, so you'll never guess who the first team is. Smile.
Smile.
This
Yep.
is interesting.
Make fun of me, people. Bully me. Do it.
Best one is El Momolo.
That's not bullying. That's just
This
facts.
is fact. Yeah, no,
The hard
I
truth.
love Aloe so much.
I thought you were gonna pick him up, and then you picked up a Prim, and I was like, yes.
I was.
Wait, no, you picked up the Meow.
Yeah, I didn't get to pick up.
Yeah.
I wanted the Meow, and I was like, I would have taken Aloe if it got back to me that
He
round.
DMs me, I think. Oh, Aloe
You-
got taken. Oh, fuck.
Bro, you said you were gonna second pick it, and I was like, I believe him. I would. I'd already made.
I have second picked it before.
I said I was gonna first pick it if I was in like the latter half of the draft. But yeah, I'm gonna go defend my team now and why I think it's second best, even though I don't think it's like one of the better teams I've made. Because like I was drafting it and I thought it was going really well, and then I realized I ran out of points, and I was like, oh, where my points go? But I really like Dragapult Tran, very nice. Like, you just pivot around with Polt, you go into the Tran, you break stuff with Tran, you go back to the Polt can then win. Mega Gallade, also very nice late game sweeper. Ursula in the Blood Moon is doing the same wall breaking shenanigans as Tran, but is ground type, and I needed a ground type. Mola is pivoting around, Tran is pivoting around.
One of those rare
Landers
ground
pivoting
types
around. It's
with recovery, may I say.
literally. Basically, my team is just a bunch of fat boys with pivot moves. I have a Hatterene, so you can't set up hazards on me, guys, so don't even bother. Exactly. That's what I'd say. Like, do you see my Tran and his rocks that he's definitely bringing over Magnetism and Toxic Protect Taunt? Like, he's definitely bringing those rocks. Bring your own defogger, because my defoggers are so good.
And nefarious Galarian wheezing in the back.
Is it like if he sets up toxic spikes? Does it go through? It does go through Had's magic bands because it ignores it, right?
Yeah, neutralizing.
So it just neutralizes it. Yeah. I need my poison type. Damn. I need to rethink my draft now. The Weezong's gonna get me. That's what Aaron planned all along.
Thanks. Forget about the 2 steel types. Weezong going in.
And the flying mandibles. And the definite boots pulp.
That pulse never come boots ever.
It's not. It's really not.
It's never coming boots.
But yeah. Beyond, give me praise.
Dragapult is pretty gnarly. Dragapult Collider is extra gnarly. And then Blood Moon is also very gnarly, especially when he gets to run offensive, although probably not all the time, but even then. It's one of those ones that just does a fuck ton of damage even when you're not investing in its special attack stat, kind of like Landorus. Like you said, Tran Pult, very nice. Tran breaks Bedef walls. Pult runs Spec Shadow Ball. Spec Shadow Ball kills stuff.
All I'm going to say is the last time I used Tran and Pult with Mola, the Pult had like 13 kills, the Tran had 12, and then I had like 2 kills for the rest of my whole team combined.
I can definitely believe
Hopefully
that.
Mega Gallade does more, but I do have a firm belief in Pult and Tran just kind of like full bro mode ruining people.
Yeah. One of the only downsides I do see in this team is it's hard to get momentum, I'd say. Scissor's defensive stats aren't the best, so he has to press Roost a lot of the time. Mandy can't really run lefties, it's going to run boots all the time, so it's... Although Mandy is fat as fuck, so like maybe you only have to press Roost every other switch in. But still,
Yeah,
the only free momentum, I'd say, is the Mola. Not that you'll never get opportunities to do it with Mandy or Scissor, but they both have their own issues.
Yeah.
And obviously Tran and Moon can't get momentum.
Like I said, you got like the big momentum sinks in Gallade, Bloom, and Tran.
Yeah.
But like they're all hard enough hitters to where once they're in, I kind of just want them smashing. I don't want them leaving.
Yeah, 100%.
But I do know what you mean about Scissor being a bit rough. Scissor was very much I need a U-turner and a defogger. And he was what was left.
I mean, low-key having the 2 steals is kind of nice because it means like both of those two have lots of jobs they like to do, but often on teams the shoehold into one job because they have to fit in to a team. But having the both of them means, I can run Spadef Scissor to go deal with this Lele or whatnot, or this Mega Guard per se, instead of forcing Tran into that role. Or you can say run Banded Scissor 1 week and make Tran Spadef.
Yeah.
Which feels very nice.
For me, even though like fire's a bit of an issue, because like though you have Flash Fire Tran, I feel like Flame Body is like a go-to most weeks. I feel like it's just nice because it forces that fish in more often, and because I want fish coming in as often as possible, so I can get the free flip turns. It does not feel too shit to have
I
double
don't.
steal.
I don't really think fire feels bad at all. To be honest, with Flash Fire plus fish, I think fire feels absolutely fine. You haven't really got many weaknesses to it, really. Only just Tangrowth and the Scissor anyway. So
Yeah.
there's not much encouragement to come spamming fire moves.
The fish just patches up any weakness. Let's be real.
It really does.
It's just the goats.
It's true.
No Mon can wall Chi Yu and Xianpao at the same time.
Well, sure, I don't think he can wall them both at the same time either, but
No, he cannot.
he can wall 1 week and 1 the next week.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, max defense, AV, LM.
If they're not banded or life orb, he does actually will
Both at the same
power
time.
out
Yeah.
max defense.
If you're listening to this podcast, round 1 Aloe, totally legitimate pick. You should definitely do that.
Oh,
Facts.
yeah, I'm doing it next time.
Don't need to encourage me anymore. No, I'm doing it. Get away. I had my fucking Ololomolo stolen from Albie last season. I don't need more people that like my fish. Here's mine. Leave him alone.
Do all the fish. Round 1
No,
pick you want to do.
I'm in a draft right now where it's using like custom abilities for the ZA Megas. And I've got like Regenerator, Mega Dragalge, plus Alomomola, plus Terra Hydrapple, and it's.
I almost went Ololomola, Torn T, and Mega Glisopod in a different league. But
That's good.
I went with Pheromosa, and then I changed it for
Mega
Genesect later on.
Glisopod's cool.
Yeah, Mega Glisopod is the GOAT.
Yeah, the one I mean we started before the new Megas came out, so.
Say you literally forgot to put regen on 2 fucking mons 1 week, and you still won.
No, those.
Yo,
are
Zeus did that
weeks.
against me. Oh. But we'll move on from my team because I love my team and I don't need to stir it anymore. Moving on to Beyond's team.
No.
James, he called your team shit and put it in D+. Get him.
Okay, so you're drafting an Iron Bundle. I hate that one, personally. I have beef in my heart.
Doesn't have a water stab move, confirmed.
It's got chilly water, whatever it is.
Got Water Pulse, goes hard.
Yeah, water pulse.
Get that confusion.
Also, like, even with it being based around a mon that I dislike, the rest of this team is fucking disgusting. There's so much momentum.
Yeah, it is a nasty team. Momentum with Tinglu and Morwell. Like, what else do you want in life? Glow King, that first pick is mental, given that we used to make fun of Mingo for second picking bro. But he has just claimed that status at this point as the GOAT. Glow King Corv, there's no problems there. Like, you're a bit weak to the Volt Switch, and then bam, in comes Tinglu, problem solved. You got great speed control in a Bundle and Cinderace. If not, like, your only speed control, a bit like mine, forgot to mention that. Mine was like Dragapult into a 110 mon into nothing, so...
It's one of the downsides of the two
fact.
teams. Is those base 100s running the Adamant or the Modest if I want. But
like Chi-Yu looking spooky.
My Lando's going so hard.
exactly.
The Lando White is kind of going hard.
Lando White's always terrifying. If I could name one mon that I always fucking lose to, it's that mon.
England
Like,
Corv
maybe people should
nice.
pick it first more often.
I'll have you know, I always pick Bro up in Grace when he's still around.
Yeah.
But he feels nice, but then like it's only because I don't have a ground type, and I'm like, Lando I will do.
He's insanely underrated, but yeah, like I said, he's just unfortunate that he's taking you both a flying type and a ground type, but you don't really want on him.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, like I said, staying on your team, I think Cinderace and Bundle pivoting around, and like they can either pivot into a wall or like they pivot into Mega Mall Wall, which is like terrifying in my opinion. Like the options for the where the momentum can go is so nice. I think the first 6 goated, and then like I think it gets a little rough with the Vaporeon and Forges. If anything, I'd say you probably want a Fizz Death Wall, because even though Tinglu is the fucking GOAT, bro's going to die at some point. He's going to take too much chip at some point, and like if Corv can hold it together with him, then fine. But like, I feel like a strong, like fighting type user that can just click the CCs is a bit rough.
Yeah, but I do have the Glow King, and Glow King can cover some physical offensive mons. I think to an extent the team does a decent job.
You can PP stall the CCs.
Yeah.
Corv.
The team does a decent job of covering the main weaknesses of Tinglu Core, the only 2 physical walls, with the other 3 being the Cloaking, the Vaporeon, and the Florges. But at the same time, obviously Pokemon have coverage, so if you got a neutral stab move to hit one of those ones, it's going to hurt a lot, because their Phys-Def stat isn't the best.
Yeah. I also think fire is a bit of an issue for you. Like, don't get me wrong, you have the Vaporeon as an option, and again, Tinglu is just the fucking goat and will tank anything. It's just like, your team kind of doesn't like the fact that Tinglu's on a timer, slightly.
Yeah.
Like, if you face another team that's all about balance and taking its time, then I feel like it's a bit rough. But I think then it just gets to the point of, can you expose their, like, wall without recovery before they can break your Tinglu kind of thing? But, yeah. I just think, like, Tinglu patches a lot of holes on the team, like from Electric to Ghost to Rock. And though that's not a problem, because, again, it's Tinglu, one of the fattest shits known to mankind, it just means that, like, if people have a lot of, like, the offensive types, like Rock and Ghost and Fire and type shit like that, you're going to start struggling, in my opinion.
I mean, a low-key's anti-synergy into a synergy is that Tinglu is setting up hazards with only defog, but at the same time, I might just say, fuck it, I'm going to run Breast Hawk Tinglu so it doesn't get whittled. Because I don't care about the hazards that much. This team doesn't really rely on hazards to break down teams with the Mega Mawile.
100%. And you can even, like, flip that on the side. The Mega Mawile doesn't come 1 week, and, like, you just have the Boots Boys.
Yeah.
Like, the Boots Boys, and then Tinglu has stacking with, like, Florges or Vaporeon. Like, Florges maybe with default, just in case hazards get out of control. You have, like, your Body Press, Iron Defense, Corv, and then, like, the Boots Boys alongside it, like, could also still go hard. Like, it is nice to have those options, even though it feels a bit weird to have, like, the best hazard stacker and the best defogger.
Best defogger, yeah.
Together. On a side note about hazards, the Cloaking getting T-Spikes is so nice.
Yeah, low-key. Him eating them up is also low-key nice, so if someone's only hazard is T-Spikes, I don't have to run defog.
Facts. And another funny thing, which might cause an issue with, like, the physical types, is you also don't have a Will-O-Wisp or any way to burn people. Actually, no, you got Cinderace, to be fair. Stupid thing not updating.
Does Cinderace ever want to do that?
Sometimes he runs
can, to be fair.
Court Change Willow sets, like in OU a lot of the time he runs max HP, max speed with boys, and he runs Willow with Court Change.
Right. I only ever know put choice blend, click U-turn.
That's very respectable. The funnest set.
But ironically, said Cinderace max HP set is, like, a great answer to Mawile. The Mega Mawile.
True.
It's a great example of how, like, the Cinderace can go defensive sometimes. But yeah, just a strong team. It's hard to really. There are weaknesses, but even then, like, it's hard to really call on weaknesses. You know, like I said, you kind of get abused by the Rock and Ghost and fighting and fire, but even then, like, it's not that bad. You know?
Yeah.
And, like, just looking at your type chart thing, I feel like even though you don't have that many resistances, I feel like it's one of the lowest weaknesses we've seen. Like, there's barely any weaknesses across the board.
Yeah, I think a lot of my ones.
There's not any shared weaknesses either.
Insane typings. A lot of them have just, like, some of the best typings in the game. Steel Fairy, Flying Steel, Poison Psychic, Pure Water and Pure Fairy are both just insane typings to have.
I think Electric goes hard in your team because of, like, the Corv and the bundle.
Yeah.
And, like, just Volt Switch being so strong, but, like, you got Tinglu, who's arguably the best ground type. And, yeah, without Terror anymore, just the electric type's full ass. So even, like, having an electric type weakness doesn't feel that bad. Ground type wise, I feel like is very rough, I won't lie. But again, Tinglu can just be your Earthquake answer. He does beat up Garchomp quite well.
Don't forget Lord Go-Go.
And then, Go-Go, yeah. We're moving on quickly from that one. Bro is pretty good into like the earthquakes and shit. Bro is surprisingly fat with 123 HP.
Are there many teams with like a really good offensive like ground type and electric type though?
Yeah, that's true. That's what I mean. Let's just not.
Andros Regieleki on your team.
Hey, you've got Garchomp Thunderous.
True.
Yeah, we said a good electric type. Good electric type. One has
good.
One has electric move and Terra Blast, and the other's a Fundy.
I initially messaged
my
you
case.
saying, "Hey, can I use Terra Blast? Like raw Terra Blast as my coverage move?"
Just explode, bro. Honestly.
Yeah. You get over and done with. Rapid spin, go fast, and then boom.
Fail a Volt Switch, explode.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, the ground type could cause an issue. Like Toxic, Big Mean on the Tinglu. But again, you already said you can just kind of run Rest Talk. Like out of all teams, this is a team where Tinglu can just do Rest Talk, and you don't really care about hazards. You maybe have your Rocks, Mobile, T-Spikes on Glow King, but most weeks you just don't care.
Tinglu genuinely feels like a better ground type check than Corviknight.
He does. He beats up Chomp. It's beautiful. Like I never thought I'd see the day where like another ground type can beat up Chomp, but here he is.
I do enjoy the Vaporeon Wish into Tinglu as well. Like Vaporeon almost has a HP pool maxing Tinglu.
It's not quite a Molar Wish, but you know it's
No,
it's
not
up
quite
there.
Molar. If only you'd given me that Molar, this would be the dream team.
Every team wants that
Maybe
Molar.
if I'd given you a Molar, you would have had an S tier team without a doubt.
Facts. I love that physical wall you were looking for as well.
It'd purely not be an S tier because you'd have 7 mons that want to come every week.
True.
Low key, I think that actually would like push you into our first S tier team if that Vaporeon was a Molar. Unlucky shitter. Unlucky.
In fact, I can't believe I got in the order in which I got this team.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bundle being around third was so nice, and then Tinglu after that, and even Cinderace in fifth. Like
Mega Marwell in Grace.
Yeah, you did peak on the picks.
Did as soon as I picked up like the Slowking plus a Cove like first year, I was like, I'm gonna have some fucking mid offensive threats this season.
Yeah, literally managing to get Bundle, Cinderace, and Morwell, which is like such a good offensive trio. If you'd like try to get them early on, and then still having Corv, Slowking with the Tinglu, like, oh, what you can ask for.
Literally.
I'm starting to lean to like changing the rating to make you an A+, but sorry mate, it's already locked in, you know.
True. Too late. Can't put that much pressure on me anyway, you know. Can't rate me A+.
I was gonna say, this should be another free championship. Is all I'm gonna say. You know, don't fuck it. Smile.
No pressure.
Yeah, not at all. I'm trying to look for another weakness that I can like laugh at you for, but
I think the priority is somewhat lacking on this team. I've got 2 Sucker Punch users, but other than that...
Well, is nice. Sucker Punch priority.
So is Cinderace to an extent.
But like, the problem is like I can't even see your team getting set up on that easily.
No.
Like you can't set up on Tinglu, you can't really set up on Glow King. Like even Vaporeon hits fucking like a truck. The only one that you're really setting up on your team is Florges and the Corv.
Yeah.
And that's more because like Florges doesn't have any coverage, not that it can't hit hard.
Exactly. It's crazy to think I've got 5 walls and there's only 1 wall with a attack stat below 100 being the Corv.
I said below 110, no? The other 4 have 110 plus.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking Tinglu was base 100 for a second there, but you're right, yeah.
No, he's 110. And Corv's got like a 105 body press and Brave Bird, so like, it's not like he can be fucking subbed on over.
No, true.
But yeah, big mean team.
Very big
Can't
main
believe
team.
people let you draft it. If anything, I'd say your knockoff kind of sucks, but
My knockoff very much.
I was thinking that
sucks.
especially for your Latios, but now you got to make them more well, so it's a bit nicer. Like even if it's more, just comes like to knock people off in their items, like get rid of those boots, so the hazard stacking works a bit better.
Yeah, Loki
Like,
one
that's
of the
already
reasons
great
convinced
value.
me to take it over the Lati. And Loki wanted to keep the Lati for the extra insurance on its ground, but I was like, put the Mega Mole while breaking slash not plus knockoff is just too good to not.
100%. All I do is pray that you face Bionis in the playoffs, so his Lando can smash you.
Oh, I really don't want to see that Lando.
It will get one good game, I swear.
It's all coming down to you, bro. You're the only
Please,
one
please,
that
not
can
against
stop
me.
him.
Please, not against me. Can he get his good game out of the way in the season?
Nah, he's gonna play like shit until like he faces you.
Well, I'm no, just the first half. I'm just gonna play like shit.
I don't know. I've seen your matchup for the first week. If you don't win that one, then maybe you should just get rid of that Lando and give it to me instead. Smart.
I'll give it for your Muller.
There are some things you don't trade, and the Mola is one of them. The first 3 mons are unnegotiable in my eyes. They're like some of my favourite mons. The rest of the team, though, you know. I see a sneezer on the board, I'm tempted. Yeah, I think that's a Scarlet draft done. And low key, it was like 2 hours? Maybe?
Yeah,
Probably more like
about
3?
that.
2.5? 2.5.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
about 2.
Do you have any closing words?
So about half sticks now.
Has anyone got any final thoughts? Any teams that they think were done injustice?
Bro, I can't remember those teams from the first half of the video, I can't lie.
It was like half a day ago at this point.
Me personally, Galorian Wheezing Believer, he's going to get at least one dub.
Oh, it's in all fairness, the team is shit, but Aaron's like one of the better players. So I can see bro still like cruising in a fucking chill like 4-4.
I can see a man getting in the
I
playoffs
think
easily.
it genuinely has like the ability on that team to pull a bunch of bullshit. So
Oh, it is bullshit incarnate, and that's why it's. But like even then, it could probably be in like a low D, mid D. The only reason it's in E in my eyes is because bro had first pick, the best pick, like straight up, and like he picked up a Valiant and then a bunch of shit.
yep.
Like, don't get me wrong, team will probably smash. I can see the Ogerpon Heartflame just smashing people with a Celesteela Meteor beaming people, and then like Chomp just setting up and Blastoise shell smashing because fuck spin, and then Weezing Galard being the only wall bro ever needs. Maybe a cheeky Uxie lead. Like,
Thanks.
you know, I can see bro smashing. But
Usually coming in to set up screens and rocks and just exploding or just you turning out.
I believe in bro to smash and I believe in bro to win. But do I want to like rate that team high? No. But yeah.
Poor Cortana. I think he got done unjustly.
I think Sun Albie is lucky to be third.
I also think he's lucky to be third.
I think your bias has made bro pop.
Look, he's going to pivot into that Azure Shoe and shit's going to die. And it's not going to matter how shit you think that Cortana is.
I hope so. But so far, I've not seen bro think about Volt Switch on this Fortress. So like, outside Slowking, I don't know where he's getting his momentum from.
Fortress
because,
is the
like,
go, bro. Don't need to
we
leave
know
the
he
field.
doesn't believe in U-turn on Gliscor either.
Well, yeah, he's using U-turn on Chi-Yu, of course. Oh, sorry, you know, Incineroar. But
Yeah, the
yes.
cat, right? My bad. I forgot about the cat.
Poundland Chi-Yu.
that Chi.
Pound on dog time. Yeah, on that note, I think we can call it.
Yeah, on that note,
Right.
that'll be it.